This is a reading for Gemini. If you're born between the 10th and the 20th of June, I'll select 3 cards. This will represent how you feel about a situation and what you need to do. So universe can have 3 cards for Gemini born between the 10th and the 20th of June for April. What do they need to know? 3 cards please. For Gemini born between the 10th and the 20th of June for April, what do they need to know? So I've got the Star and the Hangman. I need one more card please. Gemini, born between the 10th and the 20th of June for April, what do they need to know? And we've got the Devil. So the Star can represent perhaps a wish is coming towards you that you've granted. But when I look at this card and when I see her face, she doesn't look very joyful. It's almost perhaps she's thinking about something else, because you can see where she's playing with the water here, and you can see that star coming in here. Next to that I've got the Hangman, and the Hangman can represent where we feel stuck or we're waiting for something, and then the Devil card, which talks about toxic behaviours where we feel tied up, because you can see them all tied up here and restricted. So I'm just going to get clarification on why the Star is here, because I'm looking at this as where you can see this star coming towards you, where this wish that you've asked for, but you're actually distracted by something, or you're feeling quite melancholy. So I'm just going to see why the Star is here for you. Universe, clarify the Star for me please. And I've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a fated situation where it can represent what luck. So what comes up comes down, and vice versa. So when I'm looking at this, perhaps you feel, because I'm noticing where you've got the snakes here, and then you've got these animals here trying to fight them off. So perhaps where there's an opportunity that's going to be coming towards you, and at the moment we're not feeling that excited about it, because perhaps we feel like people are out to get us, so to speak, because as I mentioned we've got the serpents here as well. This is where perhaps you're feeling stuck, and we've got the Devil card here where we've got toxic behaviours or toxic people around us. So I'm just going to get clarification on why the Devil is here for you, Gemini. Can I have clarification on the Devil for Gemini, born between the 10th and the 20th of June? Why is the Devil here for April? And I've got the Chariot. So the Chariot card can represent where something can be a struggle, can be hard work. It can also mean that things will be moving forward. But I look at this where this has been a real challenge. This has really been not easy with regards to this wish that you've requested, and it is coming in. As I mentioned, the way that you feel about this, you're not too excited about this wish, and when I ask for clarification, I do feel that perhaps you're feeling that people are out to get you. Then next to that we've got the Hangman, and this can represent where we feel stuck in a situation, and we're waiting for something. When we're waiting, you may find that you've got perhaps behaviours or where self-doubt or negative thoughts or boundaries, or you feel restricted because we're waiting for something where actually we need to move things forward. We need to change that energy. And as I mentioned with the Chariot, it has been hard work for you, but if you sort of waiting, because when we're waiting for something, perhaps we're just sitting there with our own thoughts. If we move forward with something, we can change that energy, we can shift it. And even if it means not focusing on what you're doing at the moment with regards to that star coming in, it could be something where you could be an alchemist and just change that energy, where perhaps go and see some friends or do some exercise, just rather than feel stuck. If you do something else to be able to make that energy change, and then you also may find that we won't have the devil thoughts so much either. Or if you've got people around you that you feel are negative around you. Do something different, move to something else. So I'm just going to get one more card for you just for clarification for the end. And we've got the Magician, which is a great card to end on, and this talks about making something happen. So the Magician is here to say, right, we can do this, we have got the tools, we have got the resources, I am here to help you. And I do believe that, because I'm noticing the cup and the sword and the money there in the background, so I do feel that it has been quite a journey where, you know, money's been spent, some truths have had to be shared. Perhaps it hasn't gone the way that you wanted it to do, because I can see the cup is it's been poured out, so it's kind of like crying over spilt milk, so to speak. But the Magician is there to say, come on, we can do this, don't give up, let's keep going. So I know it's quite a full-on read for you with how you're feeling about this, because as I mentioned, we've got the Star, and you're not that excited about this opportunity that's coming in. Perhaps people are, you feel like attacking you almost with, or trying to take it away from you. You do feel stuck. And then we got clarification on that, and we had the Devil card, which could be represent toxic behaviours or people around you. We had the Chariot after that Devil card, which talks about it has been hard work for you, it has been a struggle, but keep on going, because we need to shift that energy, we need to change it. And even if that means where you do something different, be an alchemist, change that energy where we don't feel stuck and we have those negative thoughts. Do something like bake a cake, or do some exercise, or Zoom chat with somebody, just to change that energy, because we've got the Magician here and they want to help you, and they will help you. I mentioned that we had the Sword of Truth where, you know, you really had to speak up, and money's been spent and perhaps it hasn't gone your way, because I can see, as I talked about, the cup half empty, where crying over spilt milk. But the Magician is there, you will be able to create something, so please don't give up. So I hope you've enjoyed my reading, Gemini. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thank you, take care.